Hi folks, how are all of you? As always, a pleasure connecting and speaking with you on contemporary topics with respect to life and careers. A very important topic with respect to life is what I'm taking up today, and I'm sure you'll find it very interesting. Handling personal setbacks. And when I say personal, it's a combination of personal, professional, could be in all facets of life. Now, how do we, first of all, our approach or attitude towards setbacks is one which requires a lot of thought or introspection. Generally, when I say or when I take up this topic that how do we handle setbacks, the immediate thought that occurs to our mind is, well, why am I going to face setbacks in life? What exactly is this guy talking about? Has he gone nuts? Because what happens is that is the way we probably are conditioned in the way we grow up. Our parents try and pamper us as kids. Our close circle of relatives pampers us, and all of them wish us the best. I think that is the fundamental bottom line of life which we need to bear in mind, and we also always wish the best for us. There is absolutely no doubt about it, and no sane person will want something bad to happen in his life, bad to happen in his career, would want to face personal setbacks on any front. As I said, it can be in your professional front, it can be your money front, you can be on your love front, it can be on any front. I mean, probably now there is a raging debate about families getting separated, spouses not getting along. So there are an array of factors which cause setbacks to all of us in life, and it is very important to understand or bear in mind that however optimistic we would want to remain in life, however well-minded and well-intentioned we are, setbacks are going to happen. I think that is the most important thing we need to bear in mind. Yes, if you probably are in the 10 or 20% of the people in the universe who are extremely lucky, who never faces a setback in life, who probably there are some blessed people, I would say, who get everything what they want in life in their own terms, in their own way. I think that is if I may not use the word minuscule, but yeah, there are a set of people like that. Excellent, I think wonderful for those people. But otherwise, all of us are bound to face setbacks at different stages in life, and these setbacks can be because of number of reasons. One thing is it could be for their own reasons. For example, if I'm ill prepared in taking up an exam in college, and if I had in mind that I probably need to score this much to get to a foreign university or get to admission to one of those elite engineering colleges, whatever. If I probably fall back on that particular personal target, that is a setback. Likewise, as I said earlier, if there are issues within the family, if there are issues between the spouse and between spouses, I think that is a setback. Again, these are setbacks which are our own creation. But there are also a bunch of setbacks, and in fact, those are the setbacks which actually take us back in life, which actually can shatter us in terms of our personal belief systems, put us back by many years, and these are caused by very extraneous reasons. For example, a sudden job loss when everything seems to be going fine, but you probably are a part of a larger scheme of things globally. There is a depression which has hit in the global markets, and the markets are crashing, and because of that, an entire division of your company has to be laid off. Something like that. Next is, I dread talking about it, but somebody in your family catching up a very serious illness all of a sudden. I think these are very unexpected things in life, and believe me, I think no amount of preparation can make us handle these kind of setbacks, and these can actually shatter you on all fronts. I think that is why I said I dread talking about this, but it is very important for us to be conscious of the fact that these things are bound to happen in the journey of life. As I said, however well-intentioned, however good-minded we are, I think the world or the ways of the universe, if I can use that phrase, or probably if you are somebody who has got tremendous faith in any form of God, I think God actually doesn't will what we will in many cases, and there is no palpable explanation for why such setbacks happen. As someone who's underwent a lot of these kind of setbacks, I think the biggest method in which you can prepare yourself to handle those situations, overcome those situations, is to probably, first thing is, stay calm in adversity. Yeah, you might think that I'm talking something which is impossible, but believe me, if you are a pragmatist, if you are a realist, if you are someone who can accept things as they come, despite however good or bad they are. I think that is the biggest balanced state of mind which can help you face any kind of setbacks. As I said, none of us should probably foresee these kind of setbacks, and by nature setbacks themselves are very, very unpredictable. A lot of these, for example, as I said, for setbacks which because of our own volition, if for example, if I'm not well prepared for an exam, if I'm not well prepared for a job interview, if I'm not well prepared for a wedlock, I mean, I will stretch it to that. For example, if somebody else is forcing me into a wedlock because, there is a societal pressure, there's parental pressure, there's pressure of your peers and things like that. So unless otherwise I take a well-considered decision that I want to enter into a wedlock with XYZ person, if somebody else is going to push me into that and there is probably not full commitment from me, it is not going to work. Again, these are kinds of things which we I think take it upon ourselves. We probably are primarily responsible for causing these setbacks. So in that sense, if you ask me, I think the kind of shock and awe is very, very limited in these kind of setbacks. We all of us overcome those setbacks over time, and yeah, the method in which you overcome probably could come very cheaply, could come very expensively. Expensive when I say, probably if things don't work your way in a matrimonial relationship, I think separation is the only way. So the fallout of that, the emotional fallout of that, you need to take care of it, and how it destroys your family ecosystem, how it doesn't only involve you, it involves your parents, it involves our children if they are there in the scene. So it shatters all of them to a particular degree, and how you the responsibility of yourself is to not just cope with yourself, but also help others cope with that situation. In that sense, a larger responsibility falls on you. But yeah, these are the kind of things which are on a predictable lines. You probably see them coming 6 months down the line, 1 year down the line, 7 years down the line, 10 years down the line, whatever. And in that sense, mentally you're largely prepared to handle the situation. But my entire talk is about issues which you're not prepared for, which again happens because of extraneous conditions. An accident for a near and dear, a sudden ailment for a near and dear, which requires extended hospitalization to the extent of hurting your own professional growth and things like that. Yeah, you might say all this is unimaginable, but what happens is, unless otherwise we somewhere in the corner of the mind have this emotional quotient or emotional intelligence to handle these kind of ups and downs in life with I would not say the wisdom, because wisdom comes by experience, but we should have that equanimity that we probably will not allow these kind of situations to probably destroy us as a person. That is very, very important. Yeah, you can face a setback. That setback can be tough to overcome. It is a question of how quickly you overcome that. Sometimes you overcome that maybe in about a month or so. Sometimes it might take years. But believe me, there are some cases where these kind of setbacks could stay with you for your entire life, alter the course of your entire life. And in those cases, unless otherwise you probably have a lot of conditioning in terms of mental conditioning, in terms of plan A, plan B, plan C, as to how you'll conduct life, how you'll probably salvage the situation, and within these constraints, how you'll probably make the best out of it. I think unless otherwise we somewhere have that frame of mind. I'm not saying you should be prepared for that, you should foresee these negative or bad things, but for God's sake, don't be a extreme optimist like these self-development books would suggest, that I think, okay, life is flat, journey point A to journey point B, straight line, everything is perfect. You just have to say affirmations, everything comes your way. You just pray to God, everything comes your way. There's not one negativity which will touch you. But the point is, this is not at all reality. Unfortunately, this kind of conditioning also causes us to probably completely shatter us as persons, and almost shatter us into I would say smithereens that we just can't gather ourselves even at the slightest setback and probably cope up. So it is very, very important to bear in mind that these things are in the realm of possibility. Yes, positive things, optimistic things are in the realm of possibility. You'll become a CEO, you'll have a wonderful life, you'll buy that 1 crore home, your children will get excellent education, your life is going to be romantic and excellent, everything is fine. This is a perfect ideal situation, and you are being an extremely optimistic person. But what I'm saying is you should be a pragmatist. It is very, very important to be prepared for the ups and downs of life, what they classically call as peaks and valleys in life. And when peaks come, I think you probably have to appreciate there might be valleys, and when valleys come, I think you should be probably able to look up from there and climb up back to the peaks of your life. And unfortunately, these theories that life is a straight line is absolute bullshit. Life is full of ups and downs. There are unexpected curves. There are blind alleys. There are dead ends and dead ends. And on each of these points, you probably have to just fight back, gather yourselves courage, muster your emotional quotient, and probably fight back for the next few years or few months to gather better direction in what you're heading to. In this sense, the goals of life also could be very dynamic. There cannot be any fixed goals. Your goals have to vary depending on your situation. So you should also be able to accept that as a fact of life, because no goals can be sacrosanct. They classically say that you should enjoy the journey of life more than anything else. I think in situations which throw adversity at you, where life chooses to throw a lot of adversity at you, which is why I say extraneous reasons, I think it is very, very important to have that mindset. You should overcome every single setback in your own way. You just can't compare your situation with anybody else, because each of them has got a different set of problem. Yes, it also feels very bad that you probably feel it is only you who's undergoing the whole nonsense or whole series of tragic things in life, because no one else is going through it. No one else is probably having these tough times. Those kind of feelings are only going to compound your misery by probably comparing you with somebody who's completely unrelated to the situation you are in. I keep saying this, every person has got a very, very unique situation. Every person has got a unique background. Every person has got a unique skills and competencies. Every person has got a unique emotional quotient, and unfortunately every person has got a unique set of extraneous reasons which allow life out of gear. You have to be conscious of this fact that there are going to be extraneous factors which will throw life out of your gear, and when that happens, I think you need to probably have to muster courage, gather courage, and face these setbacks, however small or big they are. I think some setbacks are huge. They probably cause irreparable damage to the course of your life. But believe me, is there a solution other than the fight back? That is a question you should ask you. That should be the question you should also probably help ask people who are near and dear to you. This is the only framework mental framework which will help you overcome setbacks. And I wish all of you a life without any setbacks. But unfortunately, although I may wish so, as I said, these extraneous factors are going to pull you down at some point in life. When they pull you down, I think you should be strong enough to overcome that. You should probably have that 1% expectation that so things might go wrong because of me or because of something else. But irrespective of that, I will probably fight back and come up back in life and gather whatever is possible and probably make the best out of it. At the end of the day, as they keep saying in a lot of these success journals, it is not about the destination, it is also about the journey of life. And if despite so much of adversities or limited adversities, you can make the best out of what is coming to you and probably be a person who is sane and conduct yourselves with dignity, and also gather people around you to behave in the same way, I think nothing is going to put you down. I think this is a very, very powerful message I want to convey you. I know I've jumped around a lot of things, but the whole idea of this particular podcast is to probably tell you or make you aware that setbacks are going to come in life, and you should be probably prepared in terms of having a frame of mind somewhere in the corner of your entire mind space that yes, if things go wrong, I'll probably set them right in my own way. Thank you. It was a pleasure talking to you. I'm sure you find it extremely useful. Share it with people who might find it useful. Probably you can put it on your groups and things like that. I will see you soon on another very, very interesting podcast with respect to life and careers. Have a wonderful life, career ahead, and with all the happiness, joy, and I again pray that no setbacks hit you and come your way. Thank you.